Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today I'm going to...
Hello there, Chris! It's me, the Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime! And I have a very special gift for you. It's underneath your chair.
Under my chair? You mean this thing?
That's right, it's the complete 60s series of Batman! But if you don't review it before midnight, it'll explode with little crisp pieces all over Gotham City. So, you better get to reviewing. Clock's ticking.
Alright, fine, Joker, you have yourself a review.
With a beaver cap and a checkered tie, let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
In the common measure.
Aficionados
Shadow lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panoramas. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Alright, so here we have Batman, the complete original 1966 television series on Blu-ray, and this is a highly sought after item considering that Batman 66 has never been officially released on DVD or Blu-ray for that matter, and now it's finally available for the home viewing audience, and I couldn't be more excited. Many people are very mixed on this series. Some people love it, some people hate it. I happen to adore it. I grew up with it thanks to my dad being a big fan and having some VHS tapes of TV Land airings of the show for me to watch, and of course the Batman the movie from 1966 on home video. So without any further ado, let's talk about this box. It is fantastic. Now first thing I should note is this is a very limited edition version of the series on Blu-ray. There will be a standard Blu-ray release for people who don't want to shell out the extra cash for this super collector's box, or just probably will miss out on it because this is actually limited and numbered. Mine is actually number 52,808 of 95,000. They have a little number printed at the bottom of all these sets. So yes, this is very limited. It is really cool. You don't really need to get this particular one if you just want to have Batman, the original series, in complete series form. You can wait until December 16th to pick up the regular standard collector's series Blu-ray, which I'll have pictured right here. This is what it's going to look like. Surprisingly, at least right now as I'm making this video, that one's going for a lot more money than this one is right now, which is very strange considering the only difference between this and that is, well, what this comes with and the packaging of it, which let's get into. First thing you'll notice is this really awesome collector's box, and considering this is a Warner Bros. Release, it really brings to mind some of the other collector's sets, like the anniversary sets they've done for things like Ben-Hur, the Singing in the Rain, which I actually have, Blade Runner and such. It actually goes very well with the rest of them on top of my shelf. And on the side right there, you have Batman and Robin doing the infamous building climbing with the Batarang. You have this little button right here saying press here, and when you do, it plays a portion of the iconic Batman theme song. Now that's just awesome. If there's one thing, if you haven't seen the series, chances are you've at least heard that theme song. Now this is actually what worried me when I saw some images of the set, is that it didn't look like it came with any kind of a clear casing to keep all the goodies inside. But you'll be happy to know is that this isn't just a standard flap that just stays there. It actually has a magnet that keeps it closed. It brings to mind the Breaking Bad box set that I reviewed a very long time ago with the little casings that had magnets attached to them that kept it closed. So rest assured, all your little goodies and your Blu-ray discs are safely housed in this set. And as you probably also noticed on the front is an exclusive Hot Wheels replica of the Batmobile. Now I actually have a couple Batmobile Hot Wheel toys, and for reference, this one is a lot bigger than those. A lot more detailed, I'd say, and the coolest thing is that it actually has a little city backdrop, which I'll show you a little closer. I'll just get it out of the box set right now, so let's open this up. Inside, you have a bunch of really cool things. On the right side, you have a little very soft, almost velvety case for the 44 collector's trading cards in this really awesome artwork. It actually kind of reminds me of my dad's trading cards for $6 Million Man and Star Wars from back in the 70s. They're really awesome. I'll actually display an image right here of all of them spread out there. They have some really beautiful artwork, and you don't want to lose them, so you better keep them in here. And at the bottom, you have the Hot Wheels car that I spoke of, and hopefully this picks up on the cameras that it actually has a very nice city backdrop. Basically, kind of makes it look like it's driving. And it works like a real Hot Wheels car. You can actually take it out, which we'll do just now. Just gotta working wheels, and there it goes. I actually think this is a really cool collector's toy because I've seen so many toy versions of this Batmobile, and I think of all the ones I've seen and the ones I've owned in my time, this is quite possibly one of the best ones, especially if you're a big fan of the show, and if you are, then you're probably very much a fan of this particular creation of the Batmobile. It's one of my favorites. Now let's move on to one of the coolest parts, is some of the goodies over here. You have a scrapbook. The Adam West scrapbook, as you would expect, is written by Adam West. It's actually not very long, which kind of disappointed me. I thought it would be a little more in-depth than it is, but it is still a great read. It's a much better read if you're reading it in Adam West's voice, which any fans of Family Guy out there will know that will just make this 1,000 times more interesting and entertaining. But it's a great book. You got some full-color images here of Adam West. You actually have a picture right here of him receiving the first Batman script, and as he said, he instantly fell in love with it and really could not wait to be a part of the project. And then there's some behind-the-scenes images, discussion of the impact of the show, how a lot of celebrities wanted to be involved in some way. Most of them make cameos in later episodes, like Sammy Davis Jr. and Van Williams and Bruce Lee, who would make a cameo as the Green Hornet and Kato, and would actually be part of a crossover episode with the Green Hornet and Kato. It's a little disappointing that it's not heftier and a little more in-depth with something like, say, the Ben-Hur Diary of Charlton Heston book that came with that set, which is basically a coffee table book. So yeah, I wouldn't call this a coffee table book, but it is still really worth checking out. And the next thing we got, which is actually upside down, my mistake, is the episode guide for Batman 66, and well, as it suggests, it's every single episode from all 3 seasons, breakdown by breakdown, with the original air date, the villain that's in said episode, the writer and the director, and the description of each episode. So if there's a particular episode that you would like to revisit for nostalgia, well, you can read about it in here. The only thing that disappoints me about this, and I don't even know why they did it, is that all the screen grabs from the show that they use seem to be of television tape recordings, I suppose. The colors are very washed out. Not sure if that picks up very well on the camera, but it's actually really confusing. I don't know why they do that, considering the whole series has been remastered in HD, so why would they not just take some brand new screen grabs? But it's a minor gripe. I don't know why they did it, but you know, it's the show itself that really matters in the long run. And speaking of which, let's get to that. And first we have, appropriately, Season 1. Now to get these sets out, you just gotta pull this little ribbon right here, and you can easily access the season you want. Now we have Season 1 right here with the Penguin, right in front. In the back, we have the Riddler, and basically it opens up, it's a digipack, so you have Season 1, discs 1 to 3. Now, each season recycles the same disc art, just with different colors, so I don't know if anyone would really be bothered by that. It doesn't really bother me that much. I'm just happy to have the show on Blu-ray or just on home video at all, so I don't really care if they keep recycling the same artwork. But there you go, you have Season 1, and then Season 2, you have Catwoman on the front. Now Season 2 is a much bigger season, so you know, appropriately, it's a much thicker set with a lot more discs. There you have Egghead and the original Mr. Freeze. You have discs 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Six discs for the second season, and like I said, it recycles all the artwork, but it's a very nice digipack. It just looks really nice with the other ones. And finally, we have the last season, Season 3, where Batgirl was introduced. On the front, we have Cesar Romero as the Joker, and on the inside, there she is, good old Batgirl. Season 3, Disc 1, Season 3, Discs 2, 3, and the Special Features Disc, which that is the coolest thing about this box set, other than these really awesome collectibles that they throw in, is that the bonus content that they included is absolutely fantastic, and it makes the long wait for this series to come out absolutely worth it. And that's one thing I can recommend when picking up this set, or the standard Blu-ray set that'll come out a little later this year, is get it for the extras. I can't emphasize that enough. If you are a Batman fan and a fan of this show, the extras are absolutely worth it. So that's it for my unboxing of Batman, the original 1966 television series on Blu-ray. Absolutely fantastic set. I am so glad that I own it, and I'm just really happy the show is finally available for everyone to own for generations to come who've probably never even seen this incarnation of Batman. And this is personally one of my favorite versions of Batman, right up there with the animated series from the 90s with Kevin Conroy. This has always held a special place in my heart, mainly for nostalgia, but it's just an entertaining show overall. So, that's really all I have to say about the unboxing portion. Let's go back to my chair for my final thoughts. That's my review and unboxing of Batman, the complete television series from 1966 on Blu-ray. Fantastic set, highly recommended for all fans of Batman, the original series in this case, and just a fantastic holiday gift overall. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Well, congratulations, Chris. You reviewed the Blu-ray before midnight. But unfortunately, I still have the detonator.
Actually, Joker, I thought you'd do something like this, so I called in a little favor.
Dark Knight? What are you doing here? Ah!
Great. Glad that's over.
The game's not over, Chris. I have a riddle for you.
Hey Mom, look! I finished a video. Are you proud of me? If you happen to like what you saw, then you can hit that subscribe button for more. And if you want to be extra generous, you can donate to my Patreon page in the link below. You can donate anywhere from 25 cents to a whole $1. Every little bit helps. Anyone who donates gets their name at the end of the credits of every video, just like these awesome supporters. And if you'd like updates on future projects, you can like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Oh, you're still here? Well, since you've stayed this long, you can check out some of my previous videos.